Once there was a gilded chalice who thought highly of his phallus. A fantasy that was hard to see, he fell from his marble palace. The casino was at a loss. A henchman thought he could be boss. Pigeon betrayed, a henchman he slayed. Falling, the man became red sauce. 2 children were found and bruised. The group found that heels could be used. White hair, big smile, a boy with some guile, keeping the party amused. A tournament full of delight. A changeling thought he'd win a fight. Avarice may kill to fill the crowd's will. Will Al rise or fall in his plight? And if you're wondering, I am having a lot of fun making these.
Off in the distant city, do you guys still hear that?
And that is what you wake up to, echoing through your minds. I think Al went somewhere else to sleep, but the group ended up in a abandoned house.
Yep. Al had to focus on his fight. His only request was the party be there to watch it.
So, as you all wake up, the dwarven girl and the white-haired boy, they also wake up and kind of stretch. Willow sort of rubs his head now that he's got a bad headache for some reason. But other than that, what does everyone do? You know that the tournament will be held at noon. A place like Farrell, it's better to put times as a little later than morning.
I think I might want to at least go to the docks, and I want to go and find Mimi, and I want to try and examine our different routes out of the city. And I would talk about that at our little breakfast and see if anybody wanted to come with me.
Does anyone want to go with him?
Sorry, I was muted. I'll go with him. I'll go say hi to Mimi again.
What's a Mimi? Willow asks.
Oh, you're gonna love him. You want to come along too?
Sure. I mean, I don't want to get left behind here. The dwarf woman, who I should get her name again.
Morden? Morden?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Morden?
1 second. Didn't pull up those notes. Meldor.
Meldor. Yeah, you should come along too. I think you'll also like Mimi.
I guess. And Al, it's up to you. It sounds like everyone's kind of gathered for breakfast, so you can be there for this conversation as well.
Yeah. Al will walk up. Oh man, you guys were kind of tricky to find. Took me about 20 minutes.
I mean, I did message you last night, but I don't think I got a response.
Nah, I had it sent a voicemail. I apologize.
What's a voicemail?
He just smirks, sits down, starts eating. So you guys want to go the Mimi route, huh?
I want to examine at least our options.
Well, I mean, maybe we should see if Mimi can turn into a boat. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I mean, all humans can.
I also had some thoughts about maybe commandeering a ship if worst came to worst. I wouldn't mind being a pirate captain, and I know you have a familiarity with that yourself.
You see Al shift into captain of sort of cups. He's like, yes, you had me. You had me a pirate.
I said, I wanted to see what our options were.
I've always wanted to pirate a cruise vessel. I think we could take them.
It's just, can we man a cruise ship?
I mean, it can't be that much. I've totally handled tons of ships before in my past.
How many?
What were you saying, Earl?
You say you manned a lot of ships. How many ships?
Huh? Oh, I mean, countless. Countless. Oh, I suppose if you are fishing for answers, the correct question should be asked, how many safely made it to shore? And with that, I promise you absolutely none of them.
I'm gonna look at Aurelio. So the Mimi route, we're gonna try the Mimi route first.
I mean, we could start there. I think you still have a ship paid for, though. Just throwing that out there. That room was a round trip thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
As the panther just barks for some reason.
I
Go
will
home,
say,
Shadow.
though,
You're drunk.
that cruise ship is sans one healer, though. We bring in the Munchkin, right?
Yeah, but we've got another healer now too, with Willow over here. He seems to be pretty good at that sort of stuff, and I could heal a little bit if they pay me well enough.
Yeah, I'll heal you guys.
Well, I mean, a cruise ship is kind of more protected, in my opinion. Sky Knights move so quick when those get fucked with.
Yeah, I mean, other than the sirens, pretty fun ride. Not gonna lie, guys.
Wait, we fought sirens? What sirens are you talking about?
The ones that killed you twice.
Yeah.
Died twice? I don't remember that. You'd think I'd remember being killed twice.
Was it 3 times then?
Oh, see, now I remember 3 times. I didn't remember the twice. Okay. So that's what killed me, huh? I was wondering that.
You're really weird.
Al just does the slow head turn with the giant shark grin. I know. It's fun.
Whoa, are you like some kind of animal?
A matter of fact, I'm the rarest type. I'm a manimal.
Of course, Meldor is a little more freaked out and kind of backs away as you look creepily at them, but Willow seems to be a little more naive and young to these things, you know? He's leaning in like, whoa!
I was like, I like him. He's kind of cool. I could definitely do without her. We could definitely go and get paid. But the little dude could stay. I like him.
With the manimal comment, Aurelio is going to lean into Errol and whisper into his ear, I think he means minimal.
I'm just gonna let like a big sigh and like I'm gonna start rubbing like the little bridge between my eyes, like a headache is starting to form. Like these are the people I have to adventure with.
Alright, well, I'm done with my breakfast, and it sounds like you've got a suicide plan that you want to go and enact, so are you coming with us to Mimi's, or are you doing your thing?
I'm gonna go get my ritual, my stretches, everything kind of done in advance. Maybe sign a will. Remember, though, I need you guys there to at least watch me off into the sunset.
I mean, I got to put some money down on somebody. Gamble a little bit, I suppose.
I would put it all on me, baby. Trust me, I got plans. You stretches. I mean, yeah, it's suicide if I fight the dude fair. I'm gonna find a way to not fight fair. That's all I'm saying.
Isn't that like against the rules?
Daryl, what rules are there? I go by the beat of my own drum.
Did when I did my investigation around the arena and like around the crowds and stuff, did I pick up on if these fights were fought with rules? Because I know I did get enough that they were one-on-one, right?
Yeah, you got that they were one-on-one, and this current fight is supposed to be that, just like this big one-on-one duel against the champion for Faust Flask kind of a thing. But from the way they talk, it does sound like some fights have gimmicks. This one in particular doesn't. So there's not gonna be lions or tigers jumping out of the air suddenly.
I don't think I'm gonna say anything, but I'm just gonna keep that upstairs.
Sure.
I'll nod to everybody. Tell Mimi I say hi, fellow human. Al's gonna look at Willow with the serious deadpan look and go, Mimi is human. Don't question Mimi's humanity, please.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we should probably be pretty clear about that. You don't want to insult this thing when we go there, so definitely play into a little bit of what it says.
It don't mean no harm, but I don't know how good things will be if it's found out. So, yeah, anyways, on that note, guys, I'm going to go prep for death.
Where are you taking us, Meldor asks?
You'll see when we get there.
Should I be scared?
As I like happily strut out into the street and then quickly realize what I'm doing and dip back into the shadows.
And with that, you guys start heading your separate ways. Al goes wherever he's going. We'll get to that in a second. Flex, who do you follow? Do you follow the bigger group or the one?
I'll follow the one.
Okay. All right, so we'll get back to that then after a moment. In the meantime, as Aurelio's ducking into the shadows, Willow turns into a little white gerbil and runs over and up his leg and into his pocket and kind of pokes his head out.
Perfect.
And Meldor begrudgingly follows behind you guys.
I got to tell you about my other little mouse friend.
Cool. Of course, he talks in mouse, so I guess if you wanted to cast speak with animals, you'd understand.
I think I can do that as a ritual, right? Let me double check that one. I'm pretty sure that's a ritual spell.
I think you can do it as a ritual, and I think you can spend a point of something that you have to like instant cast it once a day or something, if you wanted.
Yeah, I think I'll just do it as a ritual.
Okay. Quick little
take 10 minutes as we're walking over there. And
of course, Anastasia's with someone else at the moment, so he doesn't see her in your pocket, unless you traded back, which is up to you guys.
No, this is a stealth mission for her right now, so she's secreted away.
Okay. And I guess make me a stealth check as you go through the shadows, and Errol, do you try to as well, or do you just walk openly? Meldor would be stuck kind of not stealthing too well. She's a teenage dwarf, so she's not exactly the best.
I am, but I'm gonna leave my my Sphinx with her.
Okay.
In case she needs to contact us at all.
Well, she's going with you guys because she doesn't want to be left alone. She's terrified here. So
You asked me like if I move away from the group enough.
Okay.
She has my Sphinx to like let me know to like come back, or
I would say if she looks clearly uncomfortable, Aurelio would reluctantly come back out and stand in the street with her. But it's not ideal for him to be doing that, but he doesn't want to leave her hanging either. Like, this is literally the person that we came here to rescue, so I don't really want anything bad to happen to her. That makes sense?
Yeah, that's a good thing to probably do, keep her safe. She does look incredibly uncomfortable. She kind of clings to the Sphinx's, like, collar or tail, whatever she can kind of hold on to, like constantly looking around, terrified because she's the only one walking down the street, can't see you guys until you come back out.
I'll be back over there by her and like, it's gonna be okay. We're right here with you, even though you can't see us. We'll be right here, but I'll stick with you for a little while.
Please.
And have like the Sphinx like curl up on her a little bit and start purring.
Between the two of you, she definitely calms down a lot more, and it's like, thanks. It's just, scary here.
It's kind of scary everywhere. You said you're from Port Arbus, right?
Yeah, but there's like laws and guards and stuff. I mean, I guess it didn't really help much, but usually they stop crimes.
It didn't really help me either. So I want you to know it might always be dangerous out there, and there might not always be people like us to protect you. So the best that you can do to learn stuff like that might go a long way for you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He just kind of looks mellow and deflated, I guess, but
can I give her a knife?
Yeah, if you want. Do you have a spare knife?
I'll like go to a weapons stand and just buy her a dagger. That way she feels a little bit better about.
Is it to her kidneys, or how are you going to give it to her?
How much is a dagger? Let me think. Try to look this up. Ammonite.
I think they're like 10 gold or 5 silver or something like that.
I think like the hand axes that I sold Ian in the game the other day were like 5 gold apiece, so I would say 2 gold maybe. Dagger is 2 gold pieces.
2 gold, yep, there we go, just saw that. Okay, yeah, so deduct 2 gold and you get a nice little dagger for her. She is definitely, like, not really, I mean, as a dwarf, they're usually at least a little familiar with, like, hammers and things like that, but she seems completely, like, naive to this stuff. Maybe the way, Theldor raised her or whatever, but she kind of grabs it awkwardly and hides it very obviously, and, she's just obviously not used to this kind of stuff.
By the time you're done traveling back to Farok with us, you'll be well set on your way, and we'll leave you in a much better position than we found you in.
You'll teach me?
I can teach you a little bit, and I think Errol might be able to teach you a little bit, and Al and Flex might be able to teach you too. Flex is really great at hitting things with an axe. I'll tell you something else.
Yeah, but
I'm a little bit more of a magic guy, and so is Errol, and Al is just, he's all over the place.
She leans in and whispers to you, I don't really like Flex.
It's yeah.
He threatened to hit me.
Flex is just somebody that he's a little bit more of an acquired smell and taste.
I guess. Al's kind of weird, but he doesn't scare me as much. Errol seems nice.
Errol's, I think, probably the best of us.
Out of character, I need to try harder, it seems.
Well, you've just been creepy. Flex literally threatened to hit her, so she's you're one step up so far. But anyway, you eventually get back down to the docks, and seems a little busy around the area. There seems to be a crowd gathering, and you see the familiar Mimi Cree's, Mimi Cree's infamous Emporium. is set up there along the docks, and some of the people off that Farokian cruise are even kind of coming out and taking a look at the strange new merchant with mystical items.
Well, do we want to start with the ships, or do we want to start with Mimi? What do you guys think? I'll look to Willow and one more time with her name, Meldor. Morden. Meldor. And I'll like message Errol in the shadows and be like, all right, we're here. What do you want to do? Ships or Mimi?
We should go Mimi.
All right, let's start there. And we cut our way through the crowd.
All right, so you kind of wiggle your way through. You have to kind of shove, or, well, in your case, I guess slip through legs and in between people. Elder's not that much taller, so she's similar.
I think the bird probably struggles the most.
Yeah, the Sphinx.
Oh, I meant Errol, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, he could fly.
Just goes right up and over.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like hovering above everybody, just while they're walking.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Actually, that being said... let me just look up one thing real quick. Okay. So eventually you get up there. There is like a bit of a line to going into his shop. So do you try to just cut in front of there too?
Yes, honestly. Like, I was thinking, like, no, Canyon would probably wait in line, but Aurelio, no.
In that case, you do get some complaints and bad stares, and,
I think if anything, he'd try and stealth his way up.
You can to a point, but then there's just a point where you're literally going up the steps of where they're staring at. So they're going to notice you're cutting in front of them at some point, unless you turn into an animal and sneak in. That could work.
I was thinking either potentially that route, but I also have the Nature's Mantle, which allows me to hide in basically plain sight by kind of obscuring myself naturally against like wood or rocks or things like that. So could I potentially pitch for that?
Yeah, I'll let that have a stealth check.
Oop, that's sleight of hand.
18 will definitely be enough. These people aren't exactly the most observant, so... And the ones that are not exactly trying to deal with this crowd right now. So, yes, with that, you kind of find a moment where you can sort of slip in past people, looking kind of like a blend of the wood and the canvas of the wagon, and they don't notice that you do. Errol, do you try to get in, or do you just kind of chill outside?
And this is to get to Mimi?
Yeah, to get inside his wagon. / possibly his stomach. Or mouth, really depends on his anatomy.
I'm gonna just walk up to like the side of Mimi's cart and just knock. Wasn't there like a window or something in the front that they stuck their head out of?
So you know how these like wagons sort of have a way for the driver to sit in front?
Yeah.
Where normally horses would be? He kind of just slid himself there, or at least the wooden puppet version of him, up there. So you could knock on that, like, seat. Obviously, he has a little more control over removing it so he can move out and then putting it back. But as far as you... Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock on it and go, "Hey, Mimi! Remember me?"
And with that, like, a bit of that
friend.
canvas sort of opens and ahead of the seat, and you see the wooden masked, cloaked, quote-unquote human turn and look at you, and you see inside, too, past him, there's a few customers that are in there, which Aurelio also notices when he slips in. And he's just like, "Oh, hello! You guys introduced yourselves, right?"
Yep.
Yeah. "Oh, hello, Errol. It is so wonderful to see you again."
Mimi, you made my day. That smile, the very much human smile, makes the day better.
And if I
also-
am hidden to Mimi, I would like to make my way over there and say hi.
You may or may not be hidden to Mimi as you're stepping on him, walking up. But you do make your way up to say hi. You would see him turn his back to a current customer who's trying to buy something to look out this window he opened for noticing Errol. And this customer's like, excuse me? Hello? Oh, one moment, customer. My best friend is here.
I'm gonna put my wing up to him. It's like, "Excuse me, this is my friend Mimi. Do you mind?"
There is
and then Aurelio just cuts in front of this pissed off person.
There is a posture shift, like almost like Mimi's looking proud. I have friends.
Mimi, I will always be your friend.
Please come inside, and the step kind of lowers so you can fit through easily.
Thank you, Mimi. That's such a kind thing and very human thing to do. Offer some hospitality. That's
He
what
nods.
I'm thinking of.
So I see there is the bird friend and there is the little friend, but where is the big friend and the shifting friend?
Oh, and hold on, we've got another friend here too, and I pull the gerbil out of my pocket. This is a human as well.
The, wooden mask sort of stares at this little white gerbil who Willow just kind of like if you have some of your fingers up, he's just sort of put his front paws on that, like he's looking over your hand. And just like wiggles his nose all cute.
Do the thing.
Transform, you mean?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. And he jumps out and becomes the, little boy. Mimi rigidly brings hands up and then rigidly moves them together in an awkward clanking. That was magnificent.
Wonderful. I'm gonna look at Willow and just be like, "Isn't Mimi the most wonderful human that you've ever met?" Wink, wink.
Yeah. I mean, he's better than the other ones I've met, so.
God knows that's reality.
From the mouth of babes.
I am happy to make a new friend. Can I please
Willow,
buy this?
Mimi.
The customer says in the back there, like, I want to buy this.
We'll get to you in a minute.
You can please put the coins on the counter and leave. Oh, well, I wanted a receipt. There's like a pause in Mimi as it's almost like his brain can't process what this means. Yes, receipt. There's another pause, and then so the little canvas window that Errol had come through, it closed up all over again, and now is that cloth that ejects items. And he goes and some book gets ejected. He opens that up, rips a strip of paper, and then hands it to her. She takes it very confused.
That's solid.
But then just leaves the money and goes. Like, this interaction's just too weird. And she leaves.
Can I cast the message cantrip at them as they're leaving and just be like, no refunds?
Yeah, sure. There's like a startled pause, and she doesn't even realize she's sending this back. She's like, I think I've had too much to smoke on that boat. And starts heading off.
Can I just, while we're at this, just make a mental, note of what she looks like in case we do go back on the cruise ship?
Oh no, yes, you can. Not another victim.
I don't know, if she partakes of the ganj, then she's definitely partaking of Al's goddess, so I'll maybe want to find him a new target.
Al's not here.
No,
Not
but if
every-
you start going into the smoker's den to look for your prey, I'm gonna be like, what?
Not everyone that gets high for Festia. They just pray for a good high from her.
Right.
But either way, this other customer kind of seems to see all of this and sort of just looks around waiting his turn instead of getting in the middle of that. These people are
If
too weird.
Meldor's still outside, I'm gonna go to the door now and open it up and bring her in, cut the
Yeah.
line and then shut the door on other people.
Okay, you do. They're like, what the fuck? But she quickly slides in with the Sphinx near her, and you guys all get inside, and oh, another little friend. Hello. Mimi raises his hand in an awkward, rigid wave.
Meldor, this is Mimi.
Mimi Cree. She kind of looks at you and looks at Mimi. Yes.
I'll give her a wink and just be like a little thumbs up.
Mimi Cree is my name, and this is my infamous emporium. Alright, well, not really the strangest thing I've seen, believe it or not. She just kind of hangs in the corner.
I'm just gonna whisper over to her, and trust me, Mimi is much better than any of the humans you've probably met here.
Probably true. Beryl, the one that turns you antisocial.
And we're, at some point I want to go over to Mimi and just kind of pitch my idea here, and something along the lines of, well, Mimi, it seems like you're a rather well-traveled human and somebody who knows how to travel safely. I was wondering if you wanted to travel with us as a group together, and we can protect you and your wares on your journey to your next destination, and we can, continue our friendship on the road.
Well, I would very much enjoy that. There are complications to this sort of arrangement, though.
Go on.
There's this pause as he seems to be trying to think of how to word these things. Yes, this is the reason. I sometimes would like to be alone and go on strolls. Not romantic strolls, as I am alone. Haha. But I will need those moments alone sometimes. If that is acceptable, I would love to have my friends with me while I travel.
That sounds very similar to something that I do. I have a hard time in cities myself and actually being around people in general, so I actually spend a lot of time on my own as well. I totally get it. And I'll look at Errol and I'm like, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we could accommodate, be on the road. What could be better? I mean, that's like the ideal trip, isn't it, guys?
Yes, there are places I wish to also see on the way through the desert. Is this acceptable to you as well?
I'd say it would depend on the places, but I'd say I'm open to it for the most part. There's a couple temples that I might want to avoid, but for other than that, I'm game. And I know Errol loves a good ancient ruin, and I'll give him a little elbow nudge.
Yeah, I do partake in a ruin or two.
There is a temple to the west that I have heard of that has many hidden things. You know this temple to the west.
I think that's the one that we want to avoid.
But
Yeah,
why,
that
friend?
one, Mimi, you're so innocent. It's best you not know.
I think I can handle the truth.
Actually, to be honest with you, I think I might have destroyed a little bit of it the last time we were there. I did break several walls in the floor a little bit. I do apologize, but it was necessary at the time. But I'll be honest, I don't know that that's a sight worth seeing anymore.
But why?
Well, sometimes there's monsters in the world.
Oh, it
And
was a
to be a
monster.
little bit
I
more
understand.
specific, a demon, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, demons are very, very scary and are probably the worst monsters.
And it was a strange place for a demon to be in a temple, but either way, we
Was it a demon?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was, but it was a monster at the very least, and there was destruction that we caused, and there was destruction that it caused, but I don't think it's worth it anymore.
Then we can go to other places. I have seen many on my way here to Farrell. However, I was in a hurry, so I could not stop then.
I think that this is a good way for us to all just slow it down a little bit. That being said, I also had another idea about potentially trying to get a boat together. Would you be willing to journey with us if we went a more aquatic route?
I have only once been on a boat. It was difficult because not many fit my wagon. If we can find one to fit the wagon, then yes, I would be happy to.
Aye, indeed. I think that's our next step. But Mimi, I'll describe where we're staying in town and say that we'll meet there later or something like that.
Very good. I have many things to sell here. Then I will meet you there.
All right. Errol, anything while we're here?
What you got for sale, Mimi?
Well, I have so many things, it would take a very long time for me to tell you all of them. It would probably be best if you just asked what you wanted, and then I could tell you if I have it.
Do you
I'll
have
get back to
any?
you.
Do you have any rings or gloves or anything like that that could help improve my dexterity?
Is there a ring or glove you are specifically thinking of?
Isn't it just like rings of dexterity or gloves of dexterity that give you like that little +2 bonus on those sort of rolls?
Maybe. Ring of... Oh, well, Ring of Dexterity didn't come up with anything.
I think they've got something a little bit. It's like a fancier name.
The gloves of thievery, I think, add to your dex, and they all give +5 to sleight of hand, and it also doesn't have to be what's it called? Attuned.
So there's rings of evasion. What was your one that you just said?
Gloves of thievery. How much gold do we have as a party?
I have 900, almost 1,000.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have like a party gold. You've been splitting it. So.
Or I've been stealing it.
Yeah.
I've got like 3,000, a little over 3,000,
my-
almost 3,500 gold.
We
Holy
need to
crap.
find a way to save up to 20 grand where we could get a warship. We could get a man of war for 20.
Well, Mimi won't sell
like,
that.
if we're going that route, we might as well just save up another 15 to get the airship.
Only problem is this game's lore. Her story's lore about airships. No one has that technology other than the military.
The Sky Knights.
Well, we do have a pretty good changeling in our group that might be able to decept his way onto as a commander of a ship.
I mean, I'm more than welcome to try. You can't ask Al for a good time and he would turn it down. He would try.
That's if Al survives today. We'll see.
Right.
The Ring of Evasion is rare, which is 4,000.
Okay.
And then what was the
What
other
about
thing?
the Gloves of Thievery? That's a wondrous uncommon.
Uncommon, 400.
400. I'll buy some Gloves of Thievery if that's okay.
Yeah,
How much did you say uncommon was?
400. Those you ask for something that helps you steal better or whatever they do. He's just like, yes, of course, and turns, and the curtain spits out these pair of gloves that he grabs and puts on or drops on the counter. That will be 400, please.
I hear you, lad.
Pleasure doing business with you. Please come again.
I will indeed. And I'm gonna go ahead and make my way out and collect my companions with me and wait outside for Errol.
Is there anything Errol would like to buy?
Just looking through the list real quick.
Yeah, things like legendary items and stuff he's not really gonna have, but, you know.
Yeah. I'm just
Uncommon,
looking for the
rares.
uncommon section. I can only afford that.
Actually, there's another one that he might want.
Okay.
Does he have a broom of flying?
Ooh, what one's that? Is that an uncommon?
It is.
He does, yeah. So, fork over another 400 if you like.
I will. I will for that.
And, yeah, the money he kind of just, like, puts his stiff hand on and pulls it to him so it ends up falling behind the counter, splatters to the floor. And then, if you look, you don't see it.
He just gets a little bit bigger.
His new feeding is just gold.
I want to take my new broom outside and go flying with my new friends.
Sure.
So me, the dwarf, and the and Willow, Mildor and Willow are all just flying around outside waiting for you, Errol. And I'm doing a little bit of advertising for Mimi too, like just shouting up there, like Mimi Cree, get the best stuff around.
Actually, since
Ooh,
you're flying around
pretty
on
cool item.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, since you are flying around on high, you wouldn't notice that there's like there are some buildings near the docks, and there seems to be a couple people on different rooftops sort of keeping an eye on this crowd and Mimi. Take that for what you will.
Okay. Do they look like obviously everybody here looks nefarious, but they don't look like city guard type. Do they look like robbers? Like, do they look like somebody who wants to go and rob him?
It's hard to determine that they're robbers. I'd say more... Actually, let's make this an insight check. So they
14?
Definitely look like they can fight and hold their own. Like they don't look like weaklings keeping an eye on him. You don't necessarily get a greedy stare from them, but you don't get... It's not like they're up there for curiosity or like... They just seem to be biding their time, is kind of the vibe you get.
More in like planning a heist kind of a thing, or is it like, oh, if this pops off, we need to go in there and take care of business?
It's hard to tell between those two, but it just doesn't give you good vibes.
I mean, Mimi could just eat them, so it's okay. It'll give him free sustenance.
Yeah, but then he has to leave town maybe quicker than he wanted to. I will message back to Errol and just be like, we got a couple toughs outside. Just wanted to give you a heads up that.
Okay. And then I just had a quick question. For items,
yeah.
I know you can have 3 attuned, but if it doesn't need to be attuned, can I still use its effects?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna see. Does Mimi have the Helm of Comprehending Languages? It's a uncommon, wondrous item.
Yeah, he pulls that out, and it can look however you want. You know, it doesn't have to look like how the book has it or anything, but...
I'm thinking kind of like a smaller type crown that kind of just like it's a band instead of like a helmet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think that looks cool. So he pulls that out. You said it was uncommon, so
yep.
He says 400, please.
Okay. Let me just add that to my character. And I think I'm not going to buy anything else.
Okay.
For me.
As far as the kids go, by the way, they seem to love flying, both of them. So they're having a blast.
He was a dad once. It was a long time ago, but he was a dad.
And you are doing a good job keeping them distracted and happy. I think with that, we will switch over to what Al and Flux are up to. So, Al, you departed from them to go do your preparation ritual. Flux, do you follow him stealthily, or are you just obvious about it?
No, I'm just obvious about it.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take long before you hear the sound of ripping ass behind you and sees Flex's is following.
Al's just like talking to himself, like, all right, so all I gotta do is this, and then maybe get away with that. And oh my god, there's a Flex. Hi, Flex.
I have come to give you some advice.
You know, I actually don't know why I didn't ask sooner. What would be the best tactic to win in a fight?
Element of surprise. Hear me out. So you get in the ring with this guy, and you sneak behind him. And you give him an old finger in the butthole. What's he gonna do?
Humiliation of Faust champion? I like where this is going. Continue. You see him pull out like a plume and paper and start taking notes.
So he's really not gonna know what the hell to do then, right? So then you can just pretty much do whatever you want. Dirt is also your friend. I suggest throwing some in his eyes.
Yeah, you know, that is just tried and true. He jots it down. He's like, that's some good advice. I mean, I'll totally put something in his butthole, I guess. It'll embarrass the hell out of him in front of everyone. It'll be funny. You know what? That should be very comical. I don't know how much Faust will like that, but Faust may also laugh. I don't know. Faust is weird, like, you know, the Chaos one. I like how you think. By the way, would you like some new gear?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Come with me. I'm going to go to the shops near the arena and try to find the most gladiatorial looking armor I can for Flex. Like, obviously, like clothing, not actual like armor.
Yeah, for like the look.
Yep, I am gonna deck Flex out to look like a fucking Spartan.
Sure. Clothes. How much do clothes cost? I'll say probably like, I mean, if a dagger was 2 gold.
Yeah.
You wanted fancy clothes. It's
yeah,
feral.
fancy, I think around 25 gold or something like that.
Clothes are more than a dagger. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like regular simple clothing is like 5 gold, and like fancy clothes is like 25.
I really feel like that should be a little different, but you know what? I'll make my own. I'll say it is 10 gold to get something like that.
Cool.
You are in feral. They're not made of silk.
Right, and I mean, I just want Flex to look like a damn Spartan. 3 hundo style.
Yeah, something that he can put on over his armor so that he still is defended, but although actually a barbarian doesn't wear armor. So he could go in shirtless with a cape.
Yep. He's got like the... he was like, oh, you don't use shields? Okay, the hoplaton can go down.
So up to you if you want to style it any specific way, Nicole, or if you want to just kind of go with what we're saying.
No, I think that sounds great. Make him look like a fucking Spartan.
Yeah.
Right? Just like scary as fuck Spartan. That's like what he's going for.
Yeah. So like I said, about 10 gold.
And Al, you see Al just looking over armors and plates and all that, just like it almost looks like he's getting inspiration for something.
Anything else that you do?
Al's gonna find the betting hall of the arena.
That would be in the arena. So yeah, there's like a section where they have, since betting is kind of a, like gambling's a thing here, you know, it's sort of like at those horse races where there's a bunch of desks where a bunch of people are coming and going and making their bids. Right now the odds are very high I think it's in favor of the champion. So, you know, bidding against the champion are really high odds for you.
Yeah, I was just like, man, that champion, he's gonna kick the shit out of whoever fights them. I mean, I'd go all in on the champ. At this point, the champ's even got Faust's favor, right? He's just like talking shit to like bolster it.
Yeah, it's apparently some no-names that are going against him. Fucking idiots. Then again, we've been surprised before.
Yeah, nah, don't worry, I know the guys. They don't stand a chance.
Guess we'll see.
And Al's gonna bet 480 gold on them winning.
Alright. Guess I should make odds. So I'm not a gambler. If the odds are like, say, I don't know, 10 to 1, that means it would be 10 times what you bet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
More or less.
And it would take exponentially more to win less if you're betting on the winner. Like the guy who's bound to win kind of thing. You'd have to go deeper in to basically win a little bit.
Okay. So the odds are apparently 40 to 1, so that'll be a nice little win.
Just letting you know, I did dump 480 gold in.
Yeah.
The Al is officially great.
Don't worry, at one point you guys will have a bastion, and that'll be a thing that you can dump all your money into.
We'll say fuck a bastion, we get a warship.
Guys in this fucking ship. I will love to see you all try, with no sailing backgrounds, to sail this damn ship.
I will learn. I will pay a captain to tutor me for like an entire off season. Know what I mean?
Is sailing dex based or survival based or strength based?
I think it would be a mix of things. Like, maybe dex if you're the one steering, survival if you're up in the crow's nest, you know, like, strength if you're trying to pull the sails, stuff like that, you know.
As a team, we could probably do it, but just the two of us individually, I think we're fucked. Like, but like, I think if we put the right people in the right places, we should be okay. I mean, at the very end of the day, I can breathe underwater and I can now fly on my broomstick, so I'm not too worried about it if the ship goes down.
I mean, if I'm being brutally honest, we have a hell of a crew, because, like, Flex is a one-man, like, crew when it comes to the sails.
We will see how it all goes. If that's how it goes. But, either way. Anything else anybody else would like to do before we get to noon?
Yeah, I want to put some money down.
Yeah, okay.
As we make our way to the arena, I'll end up over there, and I want to put like 136 on Al.
Okay. So Al put 480. I'm just making notes. Aurelio put 186.
136.
136. Errol, Flex, are you bidding at all?
I think it's very fitting for Al. I'm gonna bet 69 gold.
Nice.
Willow will look up like, can I bet something?
I'll give him 10 gold.
He takes it and then goes up to bet 10 gold.
I'll look at Meldor and I'll be like, do you want some gold too?
Sure, why not?
I'll give her a little bit of gold. I'll give her like 5 gold to go and bet.
If I did
She
my
bets
math
5.
correctly, Sarah, assuming they actually pay, I'd make 19,000 gold on this.
I know. Your Bastion becomes a boat. Oh, actually, that's a cool idea.
Because how are you gonna get pinned down? Like they would be like, oh well, we see them fucking in the middle of the ocean.
Ooh, one thing I did remember, we may have pissed off a Cthulhu type god.
Yep.
That is true.
So maybe water isn't best for us.
No, go for it.
You know the airship thing, right? We're just gonna find a rogue dealer.
I'm not gonna lie, I am totally down for you guys trying to do a heist to steal an airship. It's not gonna be easy.
Funny. No. That would be the only time you'd ever see Al like, all right, here's how it goes. Like suddenly he's serious.
Okay, the only one I'm missing is Flex. Are you putting any money down?
106 gold.
Okay.
On Flex or on Al, or are you betting on the other guy to win?
Nah, Al.
Are you kidding? Flex told me the secret to success would be.
I'm just saying.
I really think that if he goes finger in the butthole and then wipes it under his nose, Dirty Sanchez.
Oh,
He's
God.
gonna let the guy hit him just so he can do it.
Death's kiss.
Just be like, shh.
Maybe whisper to him or do the thought thing to him and be like, just let it happen.
Oh, God. So there's a place that everyone can go, you know, to meet up with Al, and Al can bring them into the section that, you know, is just before the door to the pit of the arena. So everyone's kind of there, and there is a dude there who's just like, all right, you ready? And Al, you recognize this guy as the one who signed you all up.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm set. Go ahead, read us off, chair.
Alright, there's gonna be a couple minutes while I get up into place, make the announcements, blah blah blah. I do suggest making a show of it. The crowd will love it even more. I mean, as it is, we're gonna have to make a show of it. So
Al just smirks. Oh, I'll make a show.
alright, good luck. And he heads off.
Al's like, now to get ready. He's gonna blink and turn into a gladiator looking dude. He's gonna like walk over, pull out, like where he stashed a partisan, and he's like barely holding on to this halberd.
So is it too late to get a refund on our bets?
Yep.
I'm just gonna like nervously smile at Al, like give him like a thumbs up, and then as soon as he turns away, I'm gonna go, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, like you don't even know the power.
I'm just picturing like going into like a sports arena, and we're just like walking up to our seats, and like we see Al up on the jumbotron, and he's just like, oh no.
Oh, right now you're down there with him. No one sees him at the moment.
By the way, how Al looks.
Oh, the smile, dude. That smile.
The smile makes it everything.
I don't know if that's excited or terrified. I can't tell.
It's both.
Both.
Oh, perfect.
I actually put a terrified, large, eating smile, and it did it.
And with that, you start hearing the crowd kind of start cheering and getting a little crazy, as clearly like things are getting, you know, going out there. And you start hearing the echoing voice of the announcer, you know, and I didn't prepare the speech, so I'm winging it. Give me, sorry. In the side. Yeah, shut up. I know that, but we have our very own champion of Faust. You know him, you love him, undefeated. And, you know, the crowd cheers as you sort of through the, like, gateway see this guy, like, you know, flexing, and he takes out this flask and pours alcohol all over himself from it, and everyone's like, yeah, woo! And then he goes, but we finally have a possible contender. Will he dethrone our champion and take the flask of Faust? Alexander the Great! And the gates open.
Al comes out. Yeah, I know. He's like cheering himself on, doing like the arms wide and spread while spinning. Yes.
Pigeon the Squeak!
Oh, come on, Pigeon, come up on stage. Come on, buddy.
Excuse me?
You see Al grin go ear to ear while smiling at you?
There's like this pause as we're waiting for him to come out, and he goes, Pigeon the Squeak!
He's shy, everyone. Maybe a round of applause.
Woo! Yeah! Come on! Fucking die!
You too, buddy.
God.
You step out.
I do, and I don't think if he was any madder, he might molt all his feathers.
I was like, see, Pigeon, I knew we'd win. What can I say?
Berelio of Noms.
I don't know that I wait until the fight starts before I hit Al in the face.
Berelio of Noms. He likes the nom.
Make an
Do you
unarmed
want me to roll
strike.
an unarmed
Yeah.
strike?
Yeah, as you fucking run out at him. I doubt an 11 hits Al.
No, Al kind of does the like half shuffle hop back. Whoa, calm down, Berelio. Let's save that kind of chutzpah for our enemy, eh?
Whoa!
I mean, you are the enemy now, you dumb motherfucker.
Looks like we have a
wanted
little
money.
infighting. Will they survive?
You
Flex-
wanted money.
Fleximus Maximus!
I bet Flex isn't mad at me.
Does
Well,
Flex...
shit. Alright. Okay. Fuck me. Alright, let's go.
Now you look like a Spartan. Fleximus Maximus, the words.
And Willow the Wisp! Willow kind of taken aback and sheepishly steps out. What the heck?
Willow, just stay back, okay, buddy? I don't want you to get a little too excited and in the mix.
Okay.
But I do kind of need you to come through the doors first, all right? And then just stay against those doors.
I don't think I'll stay here.
Do what you
As this
gotta
is
do.
going, the Avarice, the champion, is looking up at the guy like, what the fuck is this? And the guy just kind of gives him the finger.
Paul looks up at that and goes, it looks like your God and your people have forsaken you, Avarice.
Oh,
Fine.
oh my God.
We'll see whose fucking desires are stronger today.
Yes,
And-
yes, desires. I definitely desire an endless flash, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, try it. And with
Deal.
that, I
He's
would
getting
like
it in the
everyone.
I'm still stuck on the world map.
Yep, I just
yeah,
realized I
okay.
didn't move you guys yet. There we go. Now I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
24. You thought you were going to watch a friend die. You were going to help a friend commit crimes.
I mean, you say that like you're still not gonna die. Now
Aurelio
you've
does.
just got multiple enemies in here instead of friends.
Okay, who are we missing? Oh, we got. Lex didn't get on here. I forgot to roll for Willow.
I was gonna say, holy shit, Flex got a 0?
Oh, it just adds them as a 0 and I have to enter it after. Ooh, not bad, little Willow. Let's see.
We brought the fucking kid.
That's why I'm pissed. Like, Aurelio is livid right now.
It took me a second to just like comprehend it.
Yeah,
Will the
like
Wisp.
he's going to kill Al.
There it is. Didn't add him. Oh, it did. Okay. With the top of the round, we have Al, Xander the Great.
Al, feeling the tension, is immediately going to whip around and go behind the guy.
Oh, he's all the way across. You
Oh,
may.
is that Flex there that I was?
Yeah, this one's Flex.
Oh, gotcha, my
You
bad.
gotta zoom out. He's all the way, like, up here.
Oh, Durka.
I always love seeing the green, like, circles of Aurelio just measuring things out on turns.
I like having the toggle of being able to broadcast it to others or not.
I didn't even know it was an option not to.
It's like one of my favorite features. It's like, ooh, I might want to, like, especially as like a DM, sometimes I'll just like do that just to see what the reaction is.
All right, I'm gonna position myself there.
Okay.
And whisper sweet nothings into my hand. It is a Wisdom 14 DC save for Dissonant Whispers.
He succeeds.
Alrighty, let me read this again.
He might take half.
Why does like the info bar not explain anything? It just says like first level spell.
If you hit the chat bar, it'll put it in the chat box, and I find it's a little easier to read from there.
Yeah, because like it literally doesn't tell anything. So what do? Just drag and drop it?
No, so next to the information, there's one that looks like a chat bubble.
Okay.
Click that one, and it'll automatically put it in there. And then if you see it in the chat box, you hit details, and it'll pull down the information. So on a successful, the target takes half.
Okay.
So, for some reason, your character always ends up moving around.
I do not know why. Half
Are
of 9 would be 4.
Are you on your phone or?
No, I'm on my laptop. I don't know why. I hate this system. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Roll20.
Well, I don't think it's Roll20 because like no one else has that dragging issue. I think it's maybe your laptop. If you're using a mouse pad, maybe as you're moving your mouse over, it's accidentally picking it up.
Oh, I mean, that could be. Yep, takes 4 damage.
Anything else?
I will give Flex Bardic Inspiration. Cut him in half, Flex!
Like a D6 right now or a D4?
D6.
And can he use it on attack rolls or only?
Could use it on rolls or whatever they want, really.
Well, it depends. There's only, as far as I know, it depends on the type of bard.
I haven't even got to the point of bard where I could pick that yet. So I'm just regular bard.
Okay.
So just attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, let me look at your features real quick.
Also, I'd like to thank you, Flex, for telling me to humiliate him, because that's definitely the next thing that's coming.
Okay. So, yeah, difference between 2024 and 5e, I think. I remember only a certain school of bard could use it as an attack roll, but this just says any d20 list. So, cool. Anything else, Al?
Yeah, it's my turn.
That brings us to Avarice, the champion of Faust. Oh yeah, he's got enough. 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Being Flex is the bigger looking
Actual
threat.
threat.
He decides to run over here and take a multi. Yes, he can. Okay. Well, that misses. That one hits, so Flex. You take 11 bludgeoning damage, and then he's going to use a key point to flurry of blows.
Yes, lovely monks.
Ooh, they both hit. Alright, so Flex, did you take your 11 damage before?
No, I'm just gonna add it together and just take it all at once.
Okay. So you take total 11 plus 8 plus 19 is 38 damage. As this guy runs across the arena at you, and in a flurry of punches and kicks, one whiffs, but the rest of them just hit, and especially one in particular, he had like his knuckle out a little and jabbed it to the side of your kidney, and that one really hurt. And after that, he seems to get into a ready stance. And that is his turn. Errol.
Okay. So I'm gonna fly up 15 feet in the air. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna move right over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar. I didn't mean to do that damage. That was just a misclick. And that is gonna be, let's see. That is a 20-foot radius.
Hold up for a second.
And yep.
Oh, it does not work the way I thought it would. Hold on. I think adjust this. Come on. There it is. Good enough. There we go.
There you go. Perfect.
Thank you.
And then at the start of the champion's turn, he's going to take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh, just straight. He does that.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going to end my turn. And then if he's inside of it, it's difficult terrain, and he can't see out of it.
Do you have your Sphinx do anything? Which you can throw them on the map where you...
I'm going to have the Sphinx guard next to Willow and kind of be like a guard for Willow for now.
Okay.
And then like for the Hunger Hadar, it's just like all of a sudden like the ground in that circle like opens up and tentacles shoot out, and like the whole area is like covered in like a black fog now.
That's a cool spell.
Yeah.
I love Hunger Hadar. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna have my turn.
Okay. Flex, this guy came up to you and beat the shit out of you. And then some weird, crazy, magic crap happened, but that you're used to.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I kind of have to go reckless attack, don't I?
If you want. Also, I would suggest
That's the best I got.
raging for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely rage because you want to definitely have your damage.
Since I can go into a frenzy.
Yeah, if that's something you can do.
So I go into a rage with the frenzy. Homeboy's like right in front of me still?
Yep.
Alright.
A little obscured with the darkness, but you can see him. Right there. Little toes poking out.
I'm just gonna hit him with the Great Axe then. Great Axe +1.
Yeah.
And the fence is.
I think that definitely hits. Yep, that hits.
And you, with your frenzy, get to roll an additional 2d6.
Ooh, that is huge damage. Yeah. The 2d6 was already in your damage, it looks like, so you're good.
Alright, cool.
And then I believe you have a second attack, so I assume you want to swing away again.
Yep.
I can't see Flex's rolls for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
strange. I can't either.
Yeah, she's whispering them to me.
Oh.
I don't know how you don't do that.
On the top of your sheet, it'll say public and whisper DM at the very
okay.
top. The 13 unfortunately does not hit, so that 23 damage doesn't go through, but the other one did at least. Unless you want to reckless that, but then he'll have advantage against you, so your pro.
No, I think that's good. Yep.
Alright, and I'm
Just
assuming...
to clarify, that reckless damage only applies when you're recklessly attacking. Like that extra 2d6.
I thought that was because of a frenzy you mentioned. Or am I...
So yeah, it's part of her frenzy, but the way that frenzy works is if you use reckless attack while your rage is active, you deal extra damage to the first attack that you hit on your turn with a strength-based attack.
Okay. So in that case, the 2d6 was 7 damage. I'll give him back 7. Alright, I assume that's everything, Flex?
Yep, I'm good.
There it is, jeez. Bonus act. 30-foot radius. Wish there was a way to draw, like, the 30-foot radius. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could try and freehand it.
Yeah, but trying to figure out...
Wiggles are extra damage. Just remember that.
Oh wow, 30-foot radius is really big. That's really big. Alright, so yeah, it'll just go in the middle here.
It's B.
Okay. Enter it. Oh, I can tell it to linger.
Well, that's cool.
Wonder how long it lingers for. Is it long enough for me to...
We got a perfect Venn diagram going.
Yep.
While you're here, do you want to go ahead and make a 60-foot one too?
Well, I think the 60-foot covers the entirety of the arena, so I think we're good on that one. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So, Willow kind of throws his hand out, and this mystical energy comes out of it and morphs into the spiritual-looking unicorn, basically, like a ghost ethereal unicorn that trots itself over to the middle of the arena and stands glowing mystically. And with that, 5, 10. Runs over here. No, you can't go up there. I'm busy, guys. Trying to kill my party here. He runs over and he casts Cure Wounds on Flex. Flex, you heal for 18. Ten feet of movement. He has
18, right?
Yep. 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, and with that heal to 1 second. Another bit to it. Each creature of your choice and also your druid levels. So Flex, you also get another 3 HP. As when he heals Flex, the unicorn pulses out this like energy that seems to also feel good for everyone, and they would also all heal 3, but no one's hurt except for Flex, so.
The fucking shepherd druids are terrifying.
Yep. And then he backs the hell up. And that'll bring us to Aurelio.
So you just see Aurelio with his broomstick underneath him, and he starts to go just up into the air a little bit. And as he's rising up into the air, you see this electricity kind of start to like form around his fingertips. And as that electricity is forming, this just storm cloud appears in the sky directly above the arena. This gray, ugly, just brutal looking storm cloud, and a blast of lightning comes out of the sky. And Al, I'm gonna need a dex save from you, buddy.
I hope you know you're going to end up dead. It's been fun.
That fails. DC was 14, so you're gonna take 19.
Could I give could I use the reaction of my Sphinx? Give him a +2. Yeah, so my Sphinx sees that Al's about to get hit, and then his like eyes light up. And then Al's like an inch over to the right. And the lightning bolt just barely misses.
I think he still takes half, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's like the residuals.
What is it, 14 or how much?
It was 19, so that would be either 9 or 10.
10.
And as Aurelio hits that 50-foot mark up in the sky, he just disappears against the cloud.
All right. Ow.
Shadow. Oh, real quick for
sorry.
Shadow.
Yep, Shadow.
We'll back up 5 feet.
Yes, of course.
And then charge forward and attack the champion here. No advantage on it, right?
Not unless you want him to get, like, actually into this circle of doom.
Yeah, no. He's gonna disengage once he's done here, but 19 for the hit.
That'll hit.
Awesome. And then instead of using his bite action, he's going to disengage and hide.
Okay.
Probably somewhere over here.
Actually, I'd like him to make me a dex save, please, as he runs in that direction. So as he's passing by and he ends up in this spot on his way, the sand kind of caves in a little bit, and he tries to leap out of the way, but instead ends up falling into a pit that's there, and he takes 1 damage.
That's so much damage.
Aurelio still blames Al.
And that's fine.
All right, is that everything then?
Should wrap it up.
Okay. Ow! Just got lightnings. And
Al's gonna pause for a moment. You know, sit there and ponder, and then just kind of like drop his weapons and look up into the storm cloud and message. Well, I guess that's kind of chaotic. You're not very good at following your goddess's will if chaos unnerves you a little.
You brought a fucking child here.
That child can heal better than any of us. You want money, and now suddenly you're no longer greedy. I'm confused.
I don't think we've got that much back and forth in a turn. I think it's you get to cast one message to me, and then I get to cast one message back.
Yeah, Al just doesn't do anything. Just stands there.
Okay. The announcer, of course, is going through all of this, like, and do we have dissent amongst amongst the allies? Will this actually be the downfall of the champion? And that'll take us to Avarice, who takes 2d6 damage. Would you like to roll that, or Errol?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is there a spell?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, not a ton, but not bad for just 2d6. He's just like, Darr! And, Flex, you'd hear him under his breath, like, I'm gonna fucking kill that motherfucker, I swear. Is going to... I probably should have mentioned, but this grate in the middle is walkable. You know, it's mostly just for them to open it for things in the arena, but he's on it, so, you know, you can tell it's safe. But he swings out here to get outside of that black crap, and he's gonna start swinging on Flex again. 23, both hit. Flex, you take a full 19 damage, but you're raging now, so 10. And then he's gonna spend a key point to do patient defense. Or focus point. I'm sorry. I forgot they changed the name. Okay. Errol.
Okay. So now I'm gonna move to right here, and I'm gonna just double Eldritch Blast him.
Show me those Eldritch Blasts.
23 and 10.
The 10 does not hit, but 23 definitely does. Actually, 1 second. Sorry, let me look. You're flying, right?
Yep.
Never mind. Roll your damage. You did? Okay, 16.
And then he's gonna be pushed back 10 feet into...
Oh, sorry. Point of order. I forgot he did patient defense, so you actually roll with disadvantage against him.
Do you want me to re-roll those?
Well,
or do you
we
just want
could
to
take that
rolls?
14, yeah. We could take that 14 instead, so unfortunately both miss.
Oof.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn, but my... What are my Sphinx solutions at? One second, I just have to reload roll 20. I'm not gonna have him attack, but can I have him hold a rend in case this guy moves up on Willow?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
That,
if he gets within like 5 feet of Willow, then I'll use the attack.
Does Rend have range to it?
Just 5 feet, so he has to be within like melee range of it.
You might want to move your Sphinx closer to Willow then.
Oh, I thought. Ooh, there we go. The Sphinx just looks around real quick. It's like, oh shit, he's over there.
Willow pats his head. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna. Yep.
Okay. Flex. There's pandemonium in this arena.
Okay. So I have Rage, Reckless Attack, and Frenzy on. Is that cool or no?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, cool. So, I'm close enough to this guy. Let's go hit him with the Great Axe again.
I will say for Reckless Attack, you won't actually have advantage. It'll be a straight roll. His Patient Defense gives you disadvantage, so if you Reckless, giving you advantage, it cancels it out and just makes it a straight roll. Just so you know.
I have it on automatic. Is that okay, or do you want to put it on disadvantage, or?
No, we can just take the first roll that you have in your dice pool if it does it with advantage.
Okay. Alright. Great Axe, here we go.
Isn't Reckless with advantage?
Yeah, but he has Patient Defense on right now, so it cancels it out because of the... But 25 still hits. Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration too, so if you miss any of those.
That is true. 25 does hit though, so roll that damage. Ooh, you do a lot of damage, Flex.
Beautiful.
And you can roll one more time because you have 2 attacks. He just hits.
That's a miracle.
It's all that CTE. It's kicking in now.
It's starting to kick in. It's like Hulkamania.
You're just like hulking up. You're pointing at him like, you.
He's gonna use his once a turn recharge ability that's special to him only, where he activates Arena Flow, and with that he can take a reactive step away from you and not actually take damage for that last hit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Would you like to move up to him again, or would you like to just stay where you were?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now. Now.
Hello. He hesitates because he wants to get up to Flex to heal him, but he's scared to get nearby the crazy dude with all the punches. So instead he's just going to use a healing word. Flex, you heal for another 11, and Al, you heal for 3. As the unicorn pulses out its magical healing. Oh. And with that, he's gonna actually kind of just back up against this wall here. Get as far back away from this dude as he can. But he wants to stay near the Sphinx since it looks like the Sphinx is being protective. Alright, did everyone heal their heals?
Yes.
Al, did you also heal your 3?
Yep.
Okay. Aurelio, you continue your strike against Al, or do you move on to Avarice?
I see that the next lightning bolt comes down over on this one, over here.
All right, he needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, DC 14.
That's crazy damage.
Unfortunately, with that, he succeeded and he has evasion. So you strike at him and he just kind of shimmies and dances all monk-like away with his monk jujitsu skills.
I need to get cutting words or like, what's it called? Silvery barbs. Like, nope.
Shadow will climb out of the pit and then go stand over here by Willow.
Okay. He does
And
have a climbing speed, so he can get out. That would be 10 feet to get out, and then whatever rest he has to...
Yeah, I think he's only going like 15 feet total, something like that.
So you're good.
And then just as another bonus action, I'm just using that Nature's Mantle to just disappear into the cloud.
Okay. Guess me. Well, I don't think it lets you make a stealth check, right? It just helps your stealth.
It says I take a bonus action to hide, so I think this would probably be a stealth check.
Oh, okay. Then please roll me a stealth check.
Nat 1. Oh, but I'm lucky. That's a little better.
Yeah, there you go. So, you think you're pretty hidden. Is that everything?
All set from my end.
Al.
Al's sitting there for a long moment. He goes, we gotta have words, you and I. But first, masturbate. He's gonna issue command to the guy.
All right.
Excuse me?
He's gotta doff his armor. It's a single command. He's gotta remove all his armor and he's gotta proceed to do that. It will take some time.
Is that a wisdom save, I think?
It sure is. And the whole time Al's laughing hysterically.
What
I've
is the
never wanted a
DC?
nat one more.
What is the
That would be the
DC?
funniest shit.
What is the DC?
Oh, 14, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He unfortunately succeeds. He will not.
I bet his butthole probably puckered up a little there.
His hand twitched and he glances at you like, you.
I'm just laughing. He's like, I love command.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I will bonus action. Fucking inspiration is only somebody I see, isn't it?
I think so. Also, just so you guys have the visual. This is a pit.
He's gonna bonus action inspire Errol. He's like, you got this, pigeon. Just keep swinging those fireballs or whatever the hell you're throwing at him.
So, Errol, you now have a D6 you can use.
Can I use that on attack rolls?
Yep.
Okay.
But we come to Avarice. Avarice sees Flex is like, going up and down as he's hitting him, and kind of like his eyes glance over at the kid. And you see a little bit of a moral debate. He kind of sighs, but for now, he's not going to attack Willow. He's going to attack Al.
Good. I'd rather it be me.
Ah, 5 to 6. He does not get his arena flow back. Al, your AC is 15, so hits. Take 12 punching damage to the face.
Alrighty.
And you know what? He's gonna stunning strike you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
In there.
It doesn't matter. I failed. I have no con.
Oh, yeah. So you are stunned. I think. Yeah, they can do key points more than one in a go. He's also gonna do patient defense again. Burning through some key points, but his situation is a little hectic here. And that'll bring us to Errol.
Okay.
You have to roll with disadvantage, just,
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. And then
And you're flying,
I'm gonna
correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try that Eldritch Blast again. They should both be. Damn.
So, yeah, unfortunately.
You have inspiration if you're
with the-
close on either.
With the 12, you could try to roll a d6 and see if you can get it up there to hit him. The nat 1 definitely won't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
With the nat 1, he grabs your Eldritch Fire and eats it.
Oh, damn, that's wild.
15.
That hits.
Okay. And then 16
He's
force
only-
damage, and he pushed back 10 feet.
Is it 10 or is it only 5 because only one hit him?
He was repelling. So each time I hit with Eldritch Blast, I can push a creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Oh, okay. And, we've ruled it in the past, so we will do so here. Al, you can make an attack of opportunity. It will be at disadvantage, though.
He is stunned this time.
Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
Yep, I remember that, as I was the one that just did it. So, anything else, Errol? Anything for your Sphinx, too?
The Sphinx is he's just gonna keep holding his rend in case the champion gets close. And that's how I'm gonna move him just right next to him.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, that's where I'm gonna return.
Flex.
Okay. hit him from where I'm at, right?
No, you'll have to move up to him. You have enough movement for that,
Okay.
though.
Alright. I'll move, like, here. Or do I need to be right up on him? I tell you what, I'll come back here.
Yeah, it'll have to
Okay.
be in one of the squares right next to him. That works, though.
Alright. So, what's this health situation right now?
You can't necessarily...
Is it, like, still a
Like-
lot?
He looks like he's been taking damage, that's for sure. He doesn't look healthy. He's definitely cut and bruised. He looks like he's still got fight in him, though. But he is, like, kind of panting a bit and being a little more on edge.
Okay. Alright. Great X time.
This will be, if you want to do Reckless, it'll be a straight roll.
It's
Well-
Rage, Reckless Attack, and Frenzy.
Okay, so yeah, Nat 1 definitely misses. You swing around, almost cut your foot off.
Do I get a second attack or no?
Yes, you do.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh shit, there we go.
That'll hit.
There we go.
Lex, you are kicking his ass.
Very nice, I like.
All right.
Very
and-
nice.
Very nice. How much? No.
And that concludes my turn. Thank you.
With that, Willow will do another healing word. He would like to give it to Al, but he's too scared to move up, so...
Keep him at distance.
Lex, you get 11.
I knew the masturbate would draw his attention. That's why I did it.
Yeah. Lex, you get 11 HP, and Al, you get 3 HP as the unicorn pulses its energy.
Oh, baby, I'm at 11.
When he's higher level, that's going to be a lot each time, but...
Oh, yeah, no, that's fucking wild.
This fight will probably level him up. And with that, we go to Aurelio.
Aurelio's got a bit of a moral dilemma, and he'd like to talk to Abishria.
Okay.
He's gonna ask her if he should kill Al or not.
Oh, pet, but he does make me laugh.
Yeah, but I don't like being lied to. Last time that happened, lots of people I loved died. If it happens again, I don't think I can live with that.
He's like, well, did he technically lie? He mostly just omitted some information.
I don't feel good about him anymore.
Alright, Pat, I'll tell you a little secret. I have some plans for him, and I kinda need him to stick around just a little longer. But don't worry. You'll love how it ends.
How about this then? How about I kill him and then I bring him back? That way I get a little bit of something and you get a little bit of something.
Okay.
And with that, I think that next lightning bolt comes down right over here, so he doesn't hit Errol.
Al, make me a dex save.
I can't. I'm stunned. I auto fail.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, roll that damage. Oh, also you feel a peck on your head. Like a kiss. And with that, I believe Al goes down. Look on the
I'm
bright side.
smoking. I have no idea, but if it was more than 11 damage, then yes.
Oh yeah, here I'll take it for you. It was 19. You are definitely. You are
That
down.
means I auto fail all my saves and I'm dead now.
No, I'm kidding.
At least you're not stunned anymore.
This is fact.
Of course, the announcer is just making the crowd go wild with this, like, you know, saying crazy things, like...
Fucking Farrell will love us.
Oh, yeah. The crowd
I
is
think-
cheering, and, like, some of them are even just throwing coins into the arena. They're just thrilled by this.
They did ask for a show.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get one.
They didn't
And I think
expect...
with my...
Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say with my movement, I'm just going to move over here in the sky on my broom just to set up for my next move.
Okay. Anything for Shadow?
I think just dropping back over here with the Sphinx performing, like building up a little bit more of a protective barrier for Willow over here.
Right. Al. Are you still smoking? Can you make me a dex save? Or, sorry, a death save?
Can you make me a death save? An L save at this point?
Okay. I will let this be seen. For some reason I lost what it is. It's just a d20, right?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you do
okay.
20, if it's over 10, then yes. If
That's what
under,
I thought.
no.
Alright, what's a good memory that keeps you tied to this world?
A good memory is murdering my way out of Arbus. Killing my way out of the underground. I hated every single one of those assholes. I'll find my way out of this city one way or another.
Can you kill your way out of Feral? That remains to be seen.
Tis be a good question.
Avarice is confused as to why you guys are all, like, kinda helping him, it seems, but, seeing that Flex looks almost up to par, yet he's not. First, he's going to... a bonus action, I think, to drink a potion, yeah.
Black, slap that shit out of his fucking hands.
If only it worked that way.
I take reaction bitch slap.
So he takes the flask, opens it, and downs it, and he is actually healed. He would have preferred to be healed for more, but it is what it is. Oops, I accidentally subtracted that. If any of you guys who were observant would have remembered, had alcohol doused his face from that before. Doesn't get back his arena flow. So he's just gonna punch Flex in the face, or try. Yep, both gonna hit. So, Flex, you will take a total of 10 damage, and I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, which you will do at advantage because you're raging.
All right, hold on. You said 11 damage, right?
10.
Oh, 10. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That was automatic, so I don't know what you have to do for advantage.
Just roll again.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, the 12 would have been the roll, and then the 7, and that will not do it, so you are stunned for 1 round. And that'll take us to Errol.
Okay.
You do still have inspiration.
That's true. You could roll your 1d6 and see if that lets you pass.
Oh, we'll see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that does.
Terrible.
You can't stun CTE.
Yeah, right. So he punches you in the face and you're like, I'm used to this. And yeah, okay. So with that, that'll take us to Errol.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna pull out a healing potion, and just from like, I'm like 15 feet up in the air, I'm just gonna like aim it and pour it into Al's mouth.
I think feeding a healing potion to an ally is an action, but let me double check that before I... Because like, this one's more of a critical role rule, not a...
I think
rule item.
consuming it on your own is a bonus, but giving
Yeah.
it to somebody else is an action.
Oh, okay.
It is an action, yes.
Let's see.
You got finger guns? You still have an attack if you do.
I think finger guns is only
Yeah.
the Sunday game, isn't it? I've never heard of that spell anywhere. So I think that's their own custom thing.
Oh no, finger guns is from something. It's like one of those weird ones that were allowed into D&D, but it was a fan made.
Yeah, so fan made, I mean, that right there.
Okay, so let's do this instead. I'm gonna move right here. Yep. And then I'm just gonna shoot double Eldritch Blasts at this guy, hoping one of them hits.
It is not at disadvantage time, you can just wait. Oh, one of them hits.
Have you been hanging out with Ian too much?
Right?
You're coming up on his record right now, Matt.
I know, I have a lot of nat ones this game.
5, 10. He gets pushed into here.
And with my remaining movement speed, I'm gonna move back to Al. And so while he's inside of that, it's difficult terrain, and no light can penetrate inside. And the cool feature is, every now and again, while he's inside, he'll hear whispers up to 30 feet around him. So
Creepy.
it could disorient him.
Creepy.
It's whispers and slurping noises. I think that's specifically the word they use.
He's like, oh my god, people are sucking dick in here. I gotta worry.
Well, I was thinking more of a swamp, but okay.
All right.
Hey, it's feral.
And Flex would have a turn, but he is stunned. Willow.
I thought the Bardic Inspiration got it passed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Thank you. I am a bad DM. Flex.
Well, you're fine.
I will say, if you want to move into attack him, unfortunately, you will have to go into this darkness space. If they're
As long
blind,
as you don't end your turn in it,
but when
you're good.
Is it also when they step in, or is it only when they start their turn?
It's the beginning of your turn, and then if you end your turn, you take a d6 of, I think it's poison damage.
You did say, though, that also no light penetrates it. Would that mean everyone inside is blind as well?
Yes.
So
I think if you have...
I have a throw axe.
dark vision?
you can't see him in the inside either, so you would have to...
Shit.
It's going to be disadvantaged no matter what direction you go. You can go inside and attack him with your great axe, but it'll be disadvantaged. I mean, with your reckless, you would even it out, though, and can just do a straight roll. But then also you might want to step out if that's the case, and not end your turn there, or you'll take more damage. But if you step away, granted at disadvantage, he will take an attack of opportunity against you. So, or you can try throwing. Like you said, you had a throw axe, but it will still be disadvantage because of the darkness.
The hell?
So, your options are...
Yeah,
I
my
assume-
earplugs they
okay.
disconnected. I missed that. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. So your options are you can go inside and recklessly attack him to make it even. That might be your best bet, but if you leave the circle, he'll have an attack of opportunity, although he'll have it at disadvantage against you. Or you can throw your axe. You said you had throwing axes. Those would also have to be reckless if you don't want to be at disadvantage, but they won't do as much damage, but it'd be safer, I guess. So, up to you. Balls to the wall or safer?
Alright, well, Leroy Jenkins, here we go.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, I got the same stuff I had on the last time. We're going with the great
Perfect.
axe again. Let's go.
Yep, that hits. There goes his potion.
Alright, so can I hit him again or should I just move now? Because I
You
kind
can-
of don't want to be in here.
You can hit him again and then move.
Alright, cool. So, more. There we go.
Alright, the 14 unfortunately does miss, so he kind of somehow hears it and ducks out. He will now try to swing at you as you leave. And he's rolling pretty good. So he deals a total of 6 to you. 12
Alright,
halved.
cool. Alright,
Okay.
it's my turn.
Willow. Let's see. Ooh, just in range. He is going to cast Bird at 2nd level on Al. Al, are you back at your computer?
Yeah.
All right, you heal a total of 15, and Flex, you heal for 3. You know, he's gonna pick up some rocks around him and cast Magic Stone as an action. He's not gonna throw them. He's just getting ready in case the guy comes near him. He's got something to throw. And with that, Aurelio.
Aurelio will just get back on like his little mental call, and he'll just be like, "Look at that! I didn't even need to do it."
Oh, that boy is so fun.
He's starting to grow on me.
Keep him.
Quick clarifier from Errol. Does light mean lightning?
No?
I was gonna say, I doubt that would eat a spell.
Yeah, like I was just wondering, like, does it absorb all light, or is it like does lightning still come through? I'm curious on that. Maybe about a spell I'm about to cast.
Well, I think another clarification.
With the description.
I think another clarification is: do you need to see the target, Aurelio?
I think it's just a space on the ground.
I love how this is described: a region infested with unspeakable horrors.
I fucking love this stuff.
So it is a point
See,
see under the cloud, but it doesn't like. Yeah. Ooh.
I could rule it as maybe he'll get advantage on his deck save because of the fact that you can't quite see where he is.
Now, I will say what's really amusing is he would have no idea lightning is coming at him because he won't be able to see the light, because even if it's magical.
Yeah, it's mostly just that he's stumbling around in the dark,
Oh,
and
no, I
Aurelio
understand.
needs to be able to see where to throw it.
I
Because
just
he could.
find it amusing. He wouldn't even know.
and the most fucked up thing is he's hearing like little whispers in his ear. And little noises.
Yeah, so he's kind of like dodging nothing, you know, things like that.
I'm just gonna cast it. I'm just gonna shoot a bolt of lightning down where, or at least where I feel like the last point I saw him was.
Okay. Alright, so like I said, I think I'll just give him advantage on his deck save because of the situation. Yeah, and with that, he passes, and he has evasion, so he takes no damage from the lightning.
It scared him even more, though.
Yes, it did. Very much so. I mean, actually, it probably did. It probably, like, you know, puckered his ass cheeks a bit there.
and plus, we're putting on a show, so I feel good about it still.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, Al's back up, and that's all that matters to me.
All right, Al.
Al's just kind of looks around. Pigeon, what the fuck is that atrocity?
What, you don't like it?
Well, I hate to be that guy, but I guess I could talk shit into it and hopefully he hears.
Yeah, but we want him to stay inside.
I was gonna move up, peek his head in, realize he can't see anything anyways, and just throw vicious mockery, like, in a general direction.
You have to see the target. You won't be able to.
Yeah, he's just like, your mother was a whore, your father smells of elderberry. This is dumb. I'm getting out.
I think vicious mockery is a target you have to see.
Yeah, I know. That's why he just quit
Yeah.
halfway through. He's like, nah, I'm not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Al will ready himself near it with his rapier. He's going to pull out the rapier and just kind of sit there and wait for him to run by and shank.
All right, move your character up and where you'd like him. Anything else other than that?
That will do. My turn. I will give Errol my... No, I'm going to give Flex my last inspiration.
Oh. Errol, please roll me the 2d6 damage that he will take.
Where is it? There it is. So 12 damage of cold.
So with all of that, you kind of hear him go like, ah! And it's difficult terrain, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 to get out, and then he sees Flex is there. But I think his morality is slowly getting whittled away. He is going to use his last key point to do Step of the Wind. He's disengaging. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You guys can trigger your held actions for your pets.
Now Al's gonna go into murder mode. Little homie got him back up.
Damn it.
Shadows
You
hits.
can't see it, can you? But it was a 1.
Is that the tie, or do you need one more to tie Ian?
I can get it one more.
That's good damage from Shadow, though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So he's looking really rough. Like he's looking. Well, I mean, he's still up, you know, but he's He's hurting.
Doesn't Shadow have that extra thing of knocking people prone?
Going to... Shadow has that on his pounce ability, I believe, not his bite, which was what he had to
Yeah, and he
use.
has to move 20 feet in a straight line towards a target to do it.
Gotcha.
That's gonna grab Willow. Yep. So he grabs Willow. He doesn't just punch a kid. Seems like he's got at least a little bit of morality left. And he's kind of grappling him and pulls him in front of him towards you guys and says, like, I don't want to have to kill this fucking kid, but you all back the fuck up or I will.
I was like, how very big and macho of you to go after a child.
You're the one that brought the kid into the fucking arena.
Oh, now I'm the bad guy? You're the one threatening to kill a child.
And with that, go to Errol.
He ain't gonna have much of a next round, that's for sure.
I'm furious. Like, as soon as he went over there, I'm just the most pissed off as possible. So I'm gonna move right here. And then I'm just gonna upcast Magic Missile, and I'm aiming for both of his hands. So each dart is just going into his hands.
Alright, roll me that damage. Because he can't dodge this.
And this is 5 darts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, let's
So
do
13, 18. Is that 5?
$30 total. Errol.
30 total damage to his hands.
Errol. He had 29 HP. How do you want to do this?
Well, no, I've killed him. So he's gonna get 2 darts in his hands, and he's gonna like let go of Willow, and then 2 in the shoulder, and then 1 right in the middle of his forehead, and he just falls to the ground.
Perfect. Willow fucking runs. And with that, there's this stillness. Or at least there will be once I get over to the tab with music. There we go. There's a stillness in the air. And then suddenly, wow, the crowd goes wild. They love it. They're throwing gold coins. They're throwing booze. They're throwing flowers. Girls are lifting their shirts up so that you can see their tits.
I was like, this was a good show. Good show, ladies.
And with that, we have our new champions! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Please claim your prize! He gestures over to the well, now dead Avarice.
I was gonna jog over to the kid and like pull off his rapier and hand it to him. Here, man, that's yours.
He like grabs this oversized rapier because he's 10 and he's like, I don't know how to do this.
You'll grow into it, kid. You're really good at what you do. Thanks for keeping me going.
Sure.
Also, if anyone tries to, kidnap you again, now you got an oversized rapier to shove up their ass.
Sure. He kind of Runs over to Aurelio.
Al is going for that flask.
You do. It's attached to his belt.
I'm gonna have my Sphinx piss on his head.
You do. It's gross.
I'm very mad at this champion.
I'll cut in with things. Good boy. Let it all out.
Anyway, the announcer continues with, like, you know, keeping the crowd going wild and also, like, announcing things like, will they return next? Who knows? But I know this was the best fight ever! I'm doing a shit job. This is his job. He's actually better at it than me. And I will put in the flask information into your character.
I was gonna walk over and hand the peridot of healing to Errol.
I think you already gave that to him before, didn't you?
Yeah, I may have. I don't know, but if not, then this is the time. He's gonna pat Errol on the shoulder and be like, "Tell Fuckmouth his money's waiting for him. I put everything on us winning." He's gonna turn and leave.
Are we rich now? Like the realization, like we just fucking won.
I was gonna call over his shoulder while walking away. Yeah, you should be around 20,000 gold richer. Thanks for the help.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it is classified as a jug of alchemy on crack, basically. You will have to attune to use it. And it can do all the regular jug of alchemy stuff, but it can also create once a day one of these potions. I'll post in the Discord chat until I can get it appropriately.
What's the item called?
Faust flask. It's not like in the compendium.
Okay.
I just took like what a jug of alchemy is and I'm adding to it to modify it for the sake of this flask.
Ooh.
So it can do all the stuff a jug of alchemy can do, but then on top of that it can do those things I posted. Did I post it in the big chat? Or did I post it? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. I just realized I sent it to Jay privately. Okay. I'm good. I'm not even that high, guys. Here we go.
Ooh. And I can make one of these each day?
Mm-hmm. Well, if he gives it to you. This isn't the peridot of healing. The peridot of healing is something different. This is Faust Flask.
Oh, okay.
If you want to look up that I think it's... I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah, it's a peridot. It's Peridot.
Are you sure it's not peridot?
It could be. I don't know.
Is it a gem?
No, I mean, it could be. Felt like I-O, right? Unfortunately, the compendium doesn't have an autocomplete. Let me Google it. Oh, Periap of healing. I'll post how you spell it in Discord. That is what Al gave you, the Periapt of healing. It also requires attunement, but it's a good item.
Very apt of health. Take a look at this.
Sorry, no, that's not the right one. It's periapt of wound closure. That's what Al gave you. I was just reading the health one and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. There. I'm like, this doesn't fit the item I looked at before. Yeah, the wound closure one is what he gave you. So you basically get to roll good on your hit die if you're rolling hit die, and you can turn a failed death save into a success.
Ooh. Alright, let me take a look at this. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not
Nothing
going to
for
tune it
free.
right now.
Nothing for free, baby. That's why I gave it to you. I appreciate the help,
You're the one that stole it.
but I gave it to a pigeon.
Not that
So do we have
pigeon knows.
money?
What's up?
Do we have money, or is it all going in a pot?
Oh, well, whatever
Yeah.
you bet.
So you guys can go to the collection window, and with that, Al,
Canyon will find himself with a lot more money.
Al, yours is gonna take a while. They actually kind of bring you to the back and sort of let you sit down and chill out for a while, as they're like, going to take a minute to count this crap up for you.
Now it's like, whatever
How
it
much
comes
did you
out to. I won 20 grand.
Holy fuck.
Aurelio,
How much did you
you
throw in?
480 gold.
Aurelio, you get 5,440. Flex, you get 2,760. Sorry, no. Errol, you get 2,760.
2,760. Wow.
Flex, you get 4,240.
Beautiful.
Meldor gets 200. And Willow gets 400.
Kids got suddenly really rich.
Yeah, these kids are good. Although, to be fair, Meldor's dad is pretty well off anyway. The reason he hired you guys. And then Al, you got exactly 19,200.
Go ahead, write it down for Aurelio. You told them that Aurelio's gonna pick it up for him.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And Al is going to disappear.
Well, in that case, Aurelio, when you come to pick up your winnings, they take you to the back, and you have to sit there and wait while they count it.
I'll ask the kids to come with me.
Oh yeah, they'll stay with you. Eldor, you know, she's kind of excitable at the moment. She's like, oh my god, you guys kicked so much ass. I made her a British dwarf now. I don't know.
Mato's just telling Willa, or not Mato, fuck. Aurelio is just telling the kid, you did good out there. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I mean, I wasn't scared at first, but then I kind of was scared after everything was happening. Especially when he grabbed me.
I don't know why you were there. You shouldn't have been. I would not have put you there. I was thinking more like maybe going to a dungeon or a place that's a little bit more controlled than fucking feral. But next time.
Yeah, well, it worked out, and I mean, I could heal you guys. Not that you needed it, of course. He looks up at you like wondrously. You are.
Oh, we'll teach you that one. One of these days, you'll just have to be a little bit stronger, and we'll teach you that one.
That would be cool. And then Aurelio, you get brought out 24,640 gold total.
All right. I have enough for a warship now.
You do. Yes, you do. Finding a buyer in Farrak will be interesting.
Shit. Yeah, all of this is going into the bag of holding, and I am making ourselves very scarce as we head back to our abandoned place tonight, and I am casting a Pass Without a Trace around us for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna I feel like this is a good sort of wrap up point here. You do make your way back there, stealthily, and especially the kids with the Pass Without a Trace is a little easier for them, and you all kind of gather up at this abandoned house. Sans L. I will say, with that, you guys can all level up again. Gonna level up Willow.
Nope.
Ooh, Willow gets a feat.
Can I just say, as a player, I loved the betrayal, but as the character, fuck man, Aurelio was so hurt when you betrayed him like that.
You
He
know,
was
it's
just
funny.
starting to build that trust with you too.
You know, the funniest thing is, so as the player, I find all of this amusing. As the character, Al wants you to rot in the 7 fucks of hell because he's like, how could you not trust me yet? I have died more times by your fucking hand than people. So Al's like, piss off. Yeah, no, I rolled it, dude. Al's like leaving the party. He's like, fuck you guys. I rolled a D100 and rolled 100 on it.
No shit, huh?
So we'll see.
We'll see if other influences don't keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
seems
no,
like a betrayal.
Al just finds it so comical. He's betrayed, even though he's died because Aurelio not giving a fuck. By Aurelio not giving a fuck. So he's kind of like, well, fuck you, dude. All you do is get me killed, and then I betray your trust. So it should be funny.
Yeah, I don't know if Flex or Errol is paying attention to Aurelio at all as like they walk back home or when they get back to the place, but this is probably the most angry that you guys have seen him.
Damn.
Willow is completely trying to like cheer you up though. He like grows a flower or holds your hand or you know.
I think he's trying to keep himself composed around the kids for sure, but
Yeah.
like the minute he like sees Willow looking away, like like the mad face comes back.
Oh yeah, and he's a kid. It's easy enough to trick him into thinking you're cool, but there was that moment where he was like, no, here, see? You're cool. We're cool. Everyone's cool. Barkskin. That seems like a good idea for this kid.
He's gonna be hanging around us. Probably not a bad idea at all.
I was gonna say, as someone who chronically sits around 27 hit points, Bark Skin would be great.
Dude, he's got way less than you.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm at 27 hit points. Bark Skin would be great.
Yeah. Although actually he's a druid, so he might not be that bad now that he leveled up. Their con rolls are not usually that bad. We'll just make him the good old support. The group. Carol, you have comprehend languages, right?
Yeah, I just got the helm of it.
Okay, yeah.
See, now that I have all this money, I'm like, what items can I get now?
Now that I heard you mention a bastion, I think I'm going to start a little bit of a horde so I can get a little bit more on the cool bastion stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit off, depending on how fast you guys get through, like, the next chunk, you know? But, I do have a plan to get you a nice-looking bastion. So I think I will call it a little earlier tonight than I usually do for your trip back to Barak. I would like you guys to also take some time to consider some downtime activities and what have you, because I'm probably gonna do a lot of chunks. Like, it's not gonna be like the first boat ride here. It's gonna be a little more skipped over. We'll probably do a couple runes on the way, because, you know, Mimi mentioned them. Unless you buy a boat, then you won't. But, yeah, just think about some, like, downtime activities you would want to do from Farak, or from Feral to Farak.
All right. Well, it was fun. You guys have a good night. I will see you next week.
Yeah,
Hey,
see you
guys all
next
take
week.
care. Guys, bye.
Sarah, I just had a quick question.
Yes?
Because I have, it's called the Rod of the Oathkeeper.
Hmm?
Instead of buying like a rare item, would I be able to just like upgrade this because it is like one of the ones where you can, it's like +1, +2, or +3? Would I be able to pay the gold and just upgrade that potentially?
Like, pay less because you're upgrading from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a little bit of a... Like, most likely you'll be talking to Mimi about it, so I think we could do a little role play of that and later and see how that goes. But you're best friends, so let's be real. Probably pretty well.
I know. Yeah. I was like, if we're gonna be traveling with Mimi, I was like, I need to become her best friend.
Yep. I loved the concept of Mimi ignoring customers to talk to you guys.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. Other highlights or lowlights for you?
I think the surprise.
Yeah, for me, the betrayal. That was a high note.
For me, the lowest of lowlights was that motherfucker passed his masturbate command.
Yes, low light for sure.
I wanted that to happen so badly. I think that would have been hilarious.
He would have
There were so many good one-liners throughout the whole episode. Like, I can't remember any of them right now, but like, there were so many good ones that had me just fucking bursting up laughing.
Right? It's just, I love the idea of how, like, I'm still talking to you, but first you masturbate. Okay, now.
I do have to
You
say...
let him do a performance check. If he failed.
I do have to say I like the nicknames Al gave you guys for the arena. Pigeon the Squeak.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that at all. And that was like a genuine reaction of, what? Did you just say what I think he said?
I definitely knew it wasn't going to be just as simple as Al going into the arena. I didn't know exactly how it was going to go, but I knew that it wasn't going to go with me just sitting in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, it was... So when you originally made the investigation check to kind of learn about this fight, the reason I asked is where you look. The crowds or in the arena itself was going to determine if you found out what Al did. You chose the crowds, so you didn't learn until it was the time.
Nope. But yeah, my suspicions were definitely up from the start.
Yeah.
if you guys couldn't tell.
Well, I mean, he was all like, yeah, come watch me die. I mean...
I thought that was just Al accepting his fate.
Yeah.
Why would he sign up for that, though?
It's funny, Aurelio's smart. Al's just like, fuck it, I ain't stupid. I'm not winning alone.
Oh, if you guys... Yeah, I'll tell you, because it's not like you're gonna know any other time. Avarice didn't know. That's why he looked at the guy like, what the fuck did you do? He had no idea.
That was mean for him, for sure.
Yeah, he had no idea he was going up against more than one person, and... You know,
he was
the rest
probably
of them.
legitimately confused then when that first lightning bolt hit Al instead of him.
He really was.
All is very convincing. just the whole group kill this guy. You don't fucking like him anyways.
Yeah, well, you know, when you are the champion of Faust, sometimes it gets to your head a little, and sometimes you push your luck with the people around you, and when one of those people signs others up to fight in the arena, sometimes surprises happen. Don't be an asshole to the guy who signs up the contestants.
Right?
It's a good note right there, for sure.
Yeah. It's like don't be mean to the people who serve your food, you know? It's just...
Yeah.
For now, can I turn off my coin carry weight so I'm not encumbered?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Since they're all in the bag of holding.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a flex. I got so much gold in my bag of holding, can't keep it all.
Oh my god, dude. That was 600 pounds of fucking coin.
Oh my god.
You're fucking welcome.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I think the bag of holding only has 500 pounds, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say this. Canyon, Al's not a liar. He paid you.
True, I did get money out of it.
He could have, and he even said everything would be yours from the trip and Farrell, money-wise, and he was right. He could have snaked all of your money and then fled like that one guy did in your group.
Just dip out. See ya.
Oh, you're talking about the rogue
Travis.
I told you about. Yeah, Travis.
The one loser kid who was like a psycho thief.
Yeah.
Well,
When I
did
told
kill him for it.
Almost, yeah. When I told him about how he attacked Vaughn out of the blue, like...
Oh, no, I think we did kill him. I think we killed him and we brought him back.
Oh,
did
we?
Because
Yeah,
I remember hitting him with a blight spell and it just like killed him.
Right, and then I think that Vaughn had to convince me to heal him back.
That's right, yeah.
Because I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's just shifty. Like, you don't do shit like that. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I mean, you got money. Pigeon got an item. I got an item.
You almost
I never
got a kid
lied.
killed.
A
Kid that he is forming a bond with, like, for the first time in 100 years.
All I gotta say is this, though. It's kind of comical. The guy who doesn't trust a guy is the guy who's got that other guy killed more than other people. Like, I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, Aurelio
also
didn't get you
watches
killed in those
He
other
also
times.
watches him start a shitload of fights that Aurelio
Aurelio literally just sits there and does not fight, so Al dies. And then Aurelio kill him, and he's like, cool, I'm the untrustworthy one. You're the one always killing me.
Aurelio only didn't fight with one fight, which was against Corvin. And otherwise, the siren
That's because
he
I made
didn't...
a deal.
Yeah, the siren he didn't fight against for the first part because he was drunk in his room. So you and Errol was struggling with that one, but it wasn't like because he made a decision. You know, he just wasn't there.
Right.
Any other
But,
time,
I mean,
Aurelio's been there.
Right, but that's really the funniest part, is he's officially killed him now. So he's like,
Yeah.
fuck you. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you get rot in the 7 fucks of hell.
To be fair, though, like, I'm defending a psychopath. Like, I understand Aurelio is bad.
Right, and like, that's why he finds it amusing the guy who's untrustworthy questions other guys' trust. And
If
then
we also
kills
think
that
back,
guy.
if we're looking at this a little bit historically, and we think back to the very first episode, who stabbed who?
You had the longing of death. Al was doing that jokingly. I was literally going to do 1 damage if I hit you.
Well,
But yeah, don't worry. There'll be a new character.
Will there?
Wait, are we really losing Al? I thought you were joking.
I don't know, man. I rolled 100. Would take literally divine intervention to force him to stay.
Again,
which
we
is
will
possible.
see.
What about
I'll say Aurelio will wake up dead one morning if he does stay, and then he's going to be brought back by the kid he loves. And
Well,
Al will be nowhere to be seen.
it is canonically normal for Al to forget things.
That is true. Al may just be in the party city where he plans to go, and then get too drunk, and then stagger back to the party. Totally forget everything that happened.
I had other traps on this battlefield too that you guys never fell into.
Yeah, thanks for the broom, by the way.
Yeah. The fact that you and Errol were flying over everything, I'm like, okay, well, there's that.
So much for my traps.
Yeah.
Especially because he's a monk. He would have had an annoying time trying to catch one of them.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't actually sure what he would do with them, so he was focusing on those on the ground for obvious reasons, but
I'm surprised the kid didn't just turn into a fucking butterfly, fly away really high, and the guy couldn't reach it.
because he can't if he's using the unicorn spirit.
And you can't cast a fly spell until you're a higher level. Or not fly
Yeah.
spell, but like you gotta be a level
But
6 druid or 8 druid, level 8 druid.
He totally would have been a gerbil in Aurelio's pocket if the spirit wasn't out. Like, the spirit takes wild shape.
That's a really cool spell.
Yeah. Which will now
Does it-
heal everyone for 4. It
Is that
basically
Every time?
yeah, every time he heals, it will pulse out healing for anybody within 30 feet of it, and it'll heal for any of his allies. He can choose who it heals. It'll heal for his level. So
Is he?
Damn.
What subclass is he then? Is he Circle of the Stars?
no, he's Shepherd.
Shepherd. Yeah, Shepherd.
Yeah. So he can
Shepherd dudes are crazy.
he can choose between a unicorn, a hawk, and a bear, I think. But the unicorn's the one that pulses out healing. The others do other things. Plus, thematically and all. Although Aurelio's the only one that really knows his dream, but
So yeah, in the Circle of the Stars, you get
a chalice.
a couple options with that one too, which are pretty cool. That's the life-giving chalice, and then like the dragon.
Yeah, I was torn between that one and then the third option that usually helps for healing is Circle of Dreams. So I was going back and forth on all three, like which one do I want him to be, but chose Shepherd.
In one of my other campaigns, I've been doing that newer Circle of the Sea one.
I haven't seen that one. That sounds cool.
Yeah, you can shift your wild shape. Instead of doing like a shape, you can do a basically a water spout forms around you. And so any enemies that approach you, I think, have to take like a dex save or a strength save to get through the water spout to come in and hit you.
Oh wow.
You can push them back. Yeah, I think you can push them back 10 feet at lower levels and then 15 feet at higher levels. And then at higher levels, you can also, like, instead of just doing it on yourself, you can put it on somebody else.
I like that they added wild shapes with, like, other quirks,
Yeah,
I mean, as fun as it is, and I mean, I love doing, like, Circle of the Land and, like, doing all of the different, animals in the world. I love the abilities to kind of like I first played like a Circle of the Spores one, and that what was it, there's like an entity, symbiotic entity that just like hangs around you, and anybody who comes close has to take like a con save or they take poison damage.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what Doth is, by the way, in case you guys were curious, is if you hadn't picked up on it with all the mushroom stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you mentioned it once, too, that he was the spores, which is cool.
I may have.
Alright, well, hopefully you guys had fun.
Yeah, that was blast. Yeah. Honestly, I had a lot of fun.
Hysterical. That was a good time.
I think I'm gonna go and get my vape.
It'll make a
Get
great
high.
YouTube video. That will be our YouTube video, baby.
Which one?
This one? This will be a great YouTube video.
I mean, honestly, this was a good show.
Yeah.
Not
they
just
all
for
go
the combatants in the arena,
Any moments that you guys think would be good for shorts? Or a title?
The moment of betrayal.
I think the announcement that we're in the fight.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the moment I'm talking about right there.
I still love that.
That's the betrayal.
Die, cheer for him. Hope you die. You too, buddy.
The scene with Flex and Al heading down to the arena and like talking about like the different plans of attack and like what to do.
Shove your fingers up his ass or whatever.
Masturbate needs to be on there just to give other D&D players a genius idea for command.
And I love the relationship that Errol is forming with Mimi.
I love it too.
Like the best friends right there, and like just I'm feeling like just little bits of Bob coming out again.
And it's a female mimic. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, admittedly, I kind of was inspired with the best friends thing because of Bob, but I was...
Bob is always my best friend.
Yeah. I did want Mimi to be like, you're all my friends, but, you know, just adding the extra, I don't know, cuteness to the best friends, and...
It's a good layer in.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you guys like Mimi. I love Mimi. I am happy to continue playing Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi is like a new party companion now, for sure, in my opinion.
We just need to find a way to
This
get Mimi
campaign's
traversable.
Sorry, you guys were both saying something at the same time. I couldn't hear either of those. Jay first, then Matt.
Saying,
Jay first,
Or vice
then
versa.
Matt.
Oh, I was saying we just gotta find a way to get Mimi traversable.
I mean, he
Like
is.
on boat. Boat, though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a big enough boat, he'll fit on it. Or if you're talking about him becoming a boat, you'll have to admit to him, you know, he's a mimic.
I can't do that to him.
No, I can't do that to him. At some point, we'll let him know. He'll know, we'll know at some point, and that he'll respect that we like him.
You might be able to do some kind of play on the words and be like, you know, I wonder if this is a magic wagon that can turn into other things.
That's what Al was going to say. Al was going to say, oh, it's clearly a magical wagon.
What else can it do? Or what other shapes can it go into?
Exactly. Then maybe he could be convinced to do it and continue his quote-unquote ploy.
Well, the good news, too, is if Mimi does travel by boat with us, if it needs to feed, it could just go under the ship and then consume wildlife as we go by.
Just like one of those whales, it just opens its mouth under the ship and just scoops up all the...
We just see Mimi's cart going sideways over the railing. Have fun, Mimi!
Bye! Hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy.
But yeah, I think Matt said that Mimi was this campaign's droopy. I love that too.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
You always got to adopt a campaign pet.
Yeah.
Droopy is not a pet. Droopy is my best friend.
And I also, I feel like I get Frozone vibes just a little bit from Willow.
Yeah, actually, kind of. Not quite as high, because he's not smoking ceremonial herb, but...
Yeah. I'm curious what your reaction is going to be. I haven't brought this up quite yet, Matt, but what are you going to do if you see Frozone smoking herb in a child form?
Oh. I don't know. I didn't think about this.
Yeah, the instant that the dragon hatched, you started blowing smoke in its face. Yeah, you didn't think about that one, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible parents.
It was probably Ian for sure. Like, let's be honest.
I think so.
But you endorsed it fully.
Oh, 100%. I was like, it's a fucking dragon. You know, like,
I do recall Kaya was a little like, you are allowing a baby dragon to... Okay, well, I'm new here, so I guess just give me some of that herb and we'll go with it. That was kind of her vibe. Yep.
Frozone hatched on your guys' way back from Saul's Fault, right?
No, I think he hatched when we left the vault.
Yeah, Saul's Fault.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was that one.
One of my friends from our other campaign, or my other like Tuesday campaign, Will, is listening to that. He just got through session 9.
That's awesome.
Cool. More viewers for us is good.
Yeah, that's Claude from our game,
Ah,
the other bounty hunter.
yeah. Yeah, the one that didn't like me stealing from everybody.
Right. Wonder how he'd feel about Aurelio.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Aurelio actually hasn't stolen a whole lot.
I did steal like 2K, what was that, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, you found it off of the safe, I think, in the casino? Or was it?
Yeah. We kind of like hustled everybody out, and then I just picked it up and didn't tell anybody about it. So in like his mind, that's a little stealing, but...
Yeah, well,
I mean,
you gave them all like 100 gold or something. You're like, oh, I found money in the safe.
Just pretending like I found 500 and just giving a little bit out.
Yeah.
That's not theft. You just didn't necessarily portion it properly. That's not theft.
It's just like a really like corrupt like robber baron manager type thing.
Right?
I'm picturing like a JP Morgan or an Andrew Carnegie type.
Right?
Oh, I know. I feel like I should name this one like, "Are you not entertained?" or something.
Yes.
Or throw that on
I
the
really like
thumbnail
that.
at least.
There was also, I can't remember it right now, but there was also a really good line from you, and there was also a really good line from Matt that I felt like would make great titles, but fuck, I can't remember them because I'm way too high right now.
Well, when this goes up, I'll have to listen back for it. Or rather,
All right,
when
guys. I love you all, and I'm grateful for the session.
Yeah, that was a good session, guys, for
Yeah.
sure.
You have a good night.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Later.
Later.